And welcome to the class of 2022 commencement exercises for the Stanford Adult and Continuing Education. It is with great honor that I welcome each and every one of you here this evening. For you are here this evening as a result of your determination, your perseverance, and your willingness to go the extra mile. You have earned an opportunity to be here this evening, and I am proud of each and every one of you. At this time, I ask that you remain standing for the Pledge of Allegiance, followed by the singing of the Star-Spangled Banner, led by our very own Elena Lopez, our 2022 ESL graduate.
No.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Oh, see, can you see by the lamb's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and brass stars through the perilous side of the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the work is ready, the bombs are seeding and gave proof through the night that our flag was today. Oh, say the Star-Spangled
pleasure as the Director of Adult Education to welcome you to our commencement ceremony for 2022. At this time, I would like to have all instructors, all teachers at this time, would you please stand wherever you are and let's give us a big hand of applause. Thank you so much. It is truly your dedication to all of our students that helped them arrive at this momentous occasion, and we are grateful for your participation in adult education. Thank you. I'd like to have the ceremony begin with readings from Bridget Fox, the Chief of Staff for the Honorable Mayor Caroline Simmons, Mayor of the City of Stamford, followed by our State Representative Corey Paris.
Thank you, Angela, and that is just a beautiful rendition of Star Spangled Banner, so thank you so much. I am here representing Mayor Caroline Simmons. She will be here momentarily, so I'm going to let her take my place on the stage, but just wanted to extend on her behalf a wonderful welcome for this incredible evening. All the work and commitment that went into tonight, we are well aware of and are just so proud that you're in our city, contributing and making this a better place. So I won't take up too much time except to say a sincere congratulations on behalf of Mayor Simmons and wishing you so much success and happiness. Thank you.
Thank you, Bridget. How are you all doing? A little weak. How are you doing? I thought this was a celebration. Let's try this one more time. How are you doing? That's much better. I'm State Representative Corey Paris, and I am extremely proud to be here amongst all of you this evening. You know how these things usually go. You're supposed to say good luck, and we're so proud of you, and you've accomplished so many great things, and you're going to go out and change the world and do great things. We know all of that, right? But the thing that I think that resonates a lot with me tonight that I hope to impart upon each and every one of you, whether you be the instructors or the graduates or their supporting family and friends, please keep the faith. It is so important in the unchallenging times that we're living in the challenging times that we're living in this day and age, that you continue to remain resilient, focused on making sure that you're doing good for your fellow man and your fellow woman. It's important that you continue to do the good work that you're going to leave here tonight and accomplishing for all of our children, those who are already here, and those who will come before us in the next generation for our future. And remember, we can't do any of the great work and the great things that we hope to accomplish for this world without each and every person in this room, but most of all, our graduates. So when I ask you, how are you doing? What do you have to say? How are you doing? Congratulations, and God bless you all.
Thank you. Our next honored guest at this time will be none other than our Vice President for the Stamford Board of Education, Mr. Nick Tarzia, followed by our very own Miss Olympia Della Flora, our Assistant Superintendent for the Stamford Public Schools. Thank you.
Hello, thanks, Corey. Way to pump up the crowd. So, hello, adult graduating class of 2022. All right, you made it. All right. Thank you, pumped up like Corey. But my name is Nicole Tarzia. I'm the Vice President of Stamford Board of Education. So I'm here to congratulate you and wish you success for the future from the Stamford Board of Education, the City of Stamford, and all the faculty that's helped you through this endeavor. I know a lot of you have faced adversities, overcome obstacles, and your pledge to education, which I love. I'm a dedicated to education myself, but you've overcome a lot of adversity to get here, and I appreciate that, and I'm sure everybody here appreciates that. Also, now you have your high school diploma. So with that, that's your next step in life to face a new chapter in your life and to become more successful in life and continue the education. Believe me, I know about education. I'm on the Stamford board. I continue to educate and self-improve myself, and through education, I've realized education with dreams have come to me. So, with that said, keep your education throughout the rest of your life. Pursue education. It will be definitely worth it and help you for your entire life. So, congratulations again. God bless, and keep up the faith and education through your whole life. Thank you.
Good evening. I am Olympia Della Flora, one of the assistant superintendents for Stanford Public Schools, and I bring greetings on behalf of our superintendent, Dr. Tamu Lucero, that she always speaks highly about this is the best graduation we have, and I didn't really understand that until I actually attended a graduation. I also supervise the adult education program, and it just really brings joy to me to see that you have gotten to this, because I think that in my time as a teacher and as a principal and now as an assistant superintendent, what I realized is it's not the person who gets the best grades that is successful in life. It's the people who have grit, it's the people who have resiliency, and it's the people who have a belief that says, do not quit. And what you should be embracing is another thing. We're coming out of a global pandemic. And I don't know about you, but I've experienced a lot of death, and I've been to a lot of funerals, watched someone Zoom, and you see people come together after people are gone. But what is so important too are all the people here who are celebrating our graduates while they're there to enjoy each other and enjoy your support. So I know you all have a wonderful story, and you have overcome some challenge, and there's something in you that says, no matter what, I'm going to keep going until I reach my dream. And I know that you will continue that, and we will love to have you in the community of Stanford to help contribute to the wonderful, diverse place that we live. So congratulations to you, and thank you to all of you who are here to support our graduates tonight.
Thank you, Ms. Della Flora, for those encouraging words. At this time, we will hear from our distinguished programs.
Good evening, and congratulations to all of the graduates. There is a Chinese proverb that reads, to learn a language is to have one more window from which to look at the world. I selected this proverb specifically for the students here tonight who have completed the English as a second language program, as it highlights their accomplishments. Learning a new language is no easy task. The ability to communicate and understand this language is often taken for granted, as learning English can be a challenging task for a multitude of reasons. However, the ESL students that are here tonight did not allow anything to interfere with their goal to learn English. To the ESL students, many of you have risked all you knew to come to the U.S. in search of a better tomorrow. Not just for yourselves, but for your descendants that will follow. You've endured trials and tribulations that we will never know, and have faced obstacles that have tested the very substance of your being. But you forged onward, inspired by fresh opportunities and hope that your efforts will one day blossom. Though we might not see your pain and disappointment, the sore feet, tired backs of sacrifice, hidden behind smiles and words of perseverance. And like so many students before you, your efforts will benefit all of us, as you have added to the flavor of America, making it a better nation, a more diverse culture, with one more window to look out from. So today, for all of us, the benefactors of your efforts, of your triumphs and achievements, I say thank you for allowing us to witness your commitment and dedication to excellence. In closing, I would like to thank the friends, families, and teachers who supported our students day in and day out. Throughout their journey of learning English, you were constant and loyal to their success. And to our incredible group of students, I wish you much success, and I look forward to hearing about your future accomplishments. It is my pleasure to introduce Sophia Opon, who completed the ESL program in December of 2021, and she will speak on behalf of the ESL students here tonight.
Good evening, and congratulations to all the graduates. Today is a day you should all be proud of, as it is truly a day to celebrate. My name is Sophia Opon, and I am from Port-au-Prince, Haiti. In Haiti, I was a good student who had plans to go to university to study math and engineering. Unfortunately, I went into several obstacles that interfered with my goal. Yet, I didn't want to give up on my dream. So when I was given a chance to move to the US in 2021, I did it without hesitation. The actor Stuart Stafford said, "Going to a country where you don't speak the language is like wading into the sea when you can't swim. It's intimidating at first, not impossible, and ultimately manageable." Although I studied English in high school, I was unable to speak clearly when I came to the US. Can you imagine constantly having to ask, "What did you say? Can you repeat it one more time?" to someone who is trying to talk to you? It's very tiring. Sadly, that was my case, and I realized that I needed to improve my English. But how? Where? Who would I call? Fortunately, a friend of mine told me about the English classes with Stanford Adult Education, so I applied. Before I started class at Old Town Hall, I decided that I would study every day. Well, not every day, but I wanted to do my best, which I tried to do when I started the program. I completed all the reading exercise that my teacher provided, and I started using a dictionary more often to search up meanings and to learn vocabulary. I had to get out of my comfort zone, so I started to speak to people often like our teacher advised. I even watched cartoons with kids, and I loved it. I was motivated to practice as much as possible in order to pursue my objective by any means. Soon, I became more confident with speaking in English. I no longer had to rely on others to translate, and I have a better understanding of this beautiful language. My classmates had different language barriers, yet we all had the desire to overcome these challenges. We were not afraid to ask for help or ashamed to make mistakes. Tonight, our efforts are being rewarded. Look at us now. Stanford is great, and it offers opportunities to people from other countries a chance to learn English. It's a warm and friendly environment to learn in, and I was delighted to wake up in the morning to go to school. Today, I find myself in a country where many opportunities are available for me. Now that I have completed the program, I plan to go to college and find a job where I can put my skills into practice. In closing, I would like to thank the administrative staff and our amazing teacher, Mr. Colon, for their commitment and guidance. Lastly, I wish all the graduates the best. Each of us has our own dreams, and today is a new start. Believe in your abilities and never give up. Thank you.
evening, dignitaries, faculty, guests, and graduates. It is an honor and a privilege to share brief remarks with the class of 2022. As a school counselor at Stanford Adult Education, I have the pleasure of meeting many adult learners seeking guidance about high school completion options. Some seek a diploma as a personal achievement, while others seek career or employment advancement. For each student, the driving force is unique. The beauty of working with adults is that there is always an opportunity to learn from the students we engage daily. Many of you have imparted great lessons to me personally through your examples of hope, enthusiasm, and optimism. I am always in awe of the personal stories shared and the unparalleled motivation that has led many of you to succeed at Stanford Adult Education. Graduates, it has been inspiring to observe many of you press forward with the great optimism amidst the many distractions of your daily lives, pursuing the one thing that may have kept you from a job, opportunity, or advancement. Some of you may have found the adjustment challenging and perhaps even considered giving up. Yet here you are. Today is a culmination of your hard work. Earning a high school diploma delivers a powerful message to your children, family, and friends about the importance of education, goals, perseverance, and follow-through. Now you can call yourselves proud recipients of a high school diploma. Congratulations to the class of 2022. Now I want to introduce an excellent student and graduate
of the National External Diploma Program, Alan Bernadette, who will share a few words about his educational journey.
Good evening, graduates and distinguished guests. Today is a day we should all embrace. It is the beginning of the rest of our lives. As graduates, the world will open many new doors to us. There are many things in store as we continue our journey of success. A year ago, I decided to make some changes in my life. I chose to begin my educational conquest. As a young father, I had to work very hard to support my daughter. I always dreamed of returning to school, but there was always a reason why I didn't. These were excuses I created because I was afraid. I was terrified of failure. Finally, I decided to make some extreme changes in my life. Those changes made me look deep into my soul and ask myself some important questions. What do I really want out of life? How will I survive in the future? Will I continue to be satisfied with mediocrity? I am 44 years old and I still don't have my diploma. How can I move on without it? The answers were simple. So I decided to make a plan. My mother recommended the NEDP program. She explained that the program could be a better fit for me than the GED. The next day, I went downtown to take the exams to get into the program. I was thrilled to find out that I passed those necessary exams and I could start NEDP immediately. As I began to take the competencies, I realized that this program was very interactive. I knew I had to make some serious sacrifices, but I was done making excuses. I was finally ready to focus on my goals and make them reality. I made the necessary adjustments and continued to study, even while working a full-time job and managing my life. I pushed myself day and night because I refused to fail anymore. I can tell you now that it's not easy. It's no walk in the park. but anything worth it usually isn't. And that's what my parents taught me throughout life. I wanted it bad enough, so subject after subject, I persevered. With the guidance of my counselor, Ms. Diaz, and the encouragement of my assessor, Mr. Colon, I worked harder than I ever had in my life. And as they said, if I give it my all, I'll get there. At long last, I stand here before you today as a graduate, excited for the future possibilities. I have made my share of mistakes in life, but this is something I can be proud of. So to anyone who is wondering what they can do to enhance their future and improve themselves, if you're finally ready to kick fear and failure's butt, this program is for you. You can work through the competencies at a reasonable pace and thrive. If I did it, I believe it's possible for anybody to do it. I can tell you the feeling of accomplishment is like nothing I have ever felt before. After all the hard work, sleepless nights, I'm finally a graduate, and the future is brighter than ever. Thank you to everyone who supported me and the adult education program, God, and my parents, Christine and Franz Viala. Congratulations to all the graduates. Go forth and conquer your dreams.
Good evening, family, friends, and graduates. It is with great admiration and respect that I congratulate this year's HS-CDP graduates. You are moments away from receiving your diplomas, and there is no doubt in my mind that you have earned them. Since January, I've had the chance to meet with most of you on a regular basis. Whether discussing your classes, your academic work, or your lives, each one of our conversations had a profound effect on me. It has been said that no two students are alike, and that we all have our individual paths and experiences. Yet I came to find out that there was a common thread that tied each of your stories together: perseverance. This is to say that you remain motivated and focused on your goal of a diploma, regardless of any obstacle standing in front of you. To highlight your perseverance seems only appropriate, but the fact that you persevered with integrity and pride should be celebrated as well, and held up as a standard of excellence for others. Like many of you, our graduation speaker this evening not only personifies the very characteristics of perseverance and integrity, but has served as an inspiration to her classmates over the course of her time in our program. With that in mind, I would like to introduce this evening's HS-CDP graduation speaker, Marianne Pellegrino, who will share her words and reflections with all of us.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, Stanford Adult and Continuing Education faculty, administrative staff, teachers, and my fellow graduates. My name is Marianne Pellegrino. I feel privileged and honored to be speaking to this incredible graduating class of 2022. The fact that this opportunity even exists makes me feel humbled and appreciative. I would like to start this evening by giving a very special thank you to Ms. Angela Thomas-Graves, her entire administrative staff, the amazing educators who not only work their full-time jobs, but dedicate themselves week after week to make this program even possible. I'm not sure whether Ms. Gabrielle Casol is watching this evening, but I would like to extend a big shout out for all her support, inspiration, and encouraging words that has helped prepare many of us for this amazing and unforgettable night. So when I say thank you, I am certain that I can speak on behalf of many in this graduating class here tonight. This program has been truly a blessing, and being able to be an example to everyone that everything is attainable with the right opportunity, hard work, and desire, that you can accomplish anything. We not only worked hard to get here, but also encountered the most challenging of times in a national and global crisis. How inspiring is that all in itself? The world in which we live is plagued with many dangers, from killer viruses, worldwide terrorism, global warming, and social unrest. But despite all of these obstacles, we somehow made it here today. So give yourselves a great big round of applause. This graduating class has worked through some unprecedented times, from the COVID-19 pandemic, being blindsided by this new learning curve we called a virtual classroom, the additional 5 credit requirement to now graduate, to stressing out every day, wondering what was next. Who could have ever imagined? I'd like to share with all of you 3 inspiring quotes. The first one comes from one of America's founding fathers, Benjamin Franklin, who once stated, "An investment in knowledge always pays the best interest." The second one comes from legendary rhythm and blues artist B.B. King, who once said, "The beautiful thing about learning is that no one can take it away from you." And the third comes from British author C.S. Lewis, which is my personal favorite: "You are never too old to set another goal or to dream a new dream." Yeah! I have not said very much about my own journey, so I will say this. The COVID pandemic not only took millions of beautiful souls from so many, but it also caused millions of hardships, including my own. Never for a single second did I ever think that one August morning would change the course of my life in just a moment's notice, when being delivered the news that after almost 20 years of loyalty, hard work, and commitment, that I would be losing my job with less than 10 years from my retirement. You do the math. If there are a few things that I have learned throughout this entire journey, they would be: life goes on. When one door closes, another one opens, and that everything is possible, which ultimately has brought me to where I stand before all of you tonight. Now I'd like to share a poem I've written, to which I dedicate to all of you. Its title is "I Am Fearless." The magic in new beginnings is truly the most powerful of them all. I don't know where I'm going from here, but I promise it won't be boring. The bad news is that time flies. The good news is that you are the pilot. No matter how hard the past, you can always begin again. Your present circumstances do not determine where you can go. They merely determine where you start. I hope you realize that every day is a fresh start for you, that every sunrise is a new chapter in your life waiting to be written. Enter this new path with gratitude for this new chance to create your dreams. Stay committed to your decisions, but stay flexible in your approach. You are never too old to reinvent yourself. I like the dreams of the future better than the history of the past. You don't have to see the whole staircase, just take the first step. The only person that you are destined to become is the person that you decide to be. The new path that stands before us is like a new chapter in a book waiting to be written. If you don't like something, you have the ability to change it. Graduates, success is a journey, and everyone has the honor of that achievement here today. And now I need a moment to get personal with my fellow classmates. I have shared many of hours and many evenings with most of you here tonight. And along this path, I have made some beautiful, long-lasting relationships for which I am forever grateful. I feel so very humbled and appreciative for all of your friendships and thank you for your kindness throughout this entire journey. My fellow graduates, look how far we have come and how much we have contributed towards our futures already. The commitment, the sacrifices that each of you have made to get to this place. Each one of you who is seated here tonight are heroes in your own. I am so happy to share in the excitement with you on this graduation day, and I am so very proud of each and every one of you. Congratulations on your well-deserved success. I see the road ahead is endless and the brightest of futures for each of you. As for me, this is definitely a check off the old bucket list, and I look forward to the many incredible opportunities that lie ahead. Thank you, God bless you, and good night.
Let's give all of our speakers this evening a round of applause. Thank you. Well done, each and every one of you this evening. At this time, I'd like to present scholarships. Adult education has taken the opportunity to allow this time not to be the end, but the beginning. And we have made a dedication opportunity to invest in our students, and we have a scholarship. The Stanford Adult and Continuing Education is fortunate to have the opportunity to present the 460 Foundation in memory of Elizabeth Mackler Scholarship. The 460 Foundation was created by the late Isidore Mackler. Mr. Mackler attended Stanford Public Schools, graduating from Stanford High School as class valedictorian in 1935. Mr. Mackler went on to become an attorney practicing law in Stanford for 50 years. He was very involved in the city's civic affairs and philanthropic causes. The scholarship was created to assist students who graduated from adult education pay for post-secondary education. This year's awardees will be receiving $1,000 toward their future educational endeavors. This year's winners are Sophia Alapointe. She has been accepted and will be attending Norwalk Community College in the fall. Please stand. Ms. Diaz, would you please present her scholarship? Thank you. Our next and final scholarship winner goes to Mary Goodwin, who has also been accepted at Norwalk Community College and will be focusing in nursing in the fall. Let's give these two ladies a round of applause. It is with great honor and privilege that I present the next set of awards. This award is given to a staff member in each area who has represented outstanding adult education qualities. This year's winner from the high school credit diploma program goes to Mr. Doug Taylor. Mr. Taylor, would you please come up at this time? Congratulations. Mr. Taylor teaches our STEM electives and our workforce development. And I just want to add before this, because this is the first time adult education has made a commitment not only to allow our graduates to earn a high school diploma. 100% of our graduates have earned a certification in a post-secondary education. So we're really proud of it this year. The next presentation is being awarded to a woman who teaches in our family literacy program and has gone beyond the call of duty to ensure that her students are prepared both in the language and understanding the Stanford Public School system. I'd love to present at this time Miss Barbara Remendino. Thank you. Our final winner this evening goes without being said as an unsung hero who behind the scenes has worked hard and has dedicated her time to ensuring that the NEDP graduates are successful. This award goes to Mrs. Michelle Marr. At this time, I'd like to, before we proceed, I'd like to take the opportunity to acknowledge that our mayor, the Honorable Caroline Simmons, has joined us along with our own superintendent, Dr. Lucero. So I am going to give them an opportunity at this time to please come up. So I'd like to start with the Honorable Mayor Caroline Simmons, followed by Dr. Tamu Lucero.
Thank you so much, Angela. Thank you. I'm so honored to be here with you all tonight, and I want to say a huge congratulations to all of our graduates. We are so proud of you, and we know how hard you worked to get here, on top of juggling many other responsibilities, whether it was working or kids or everything else you're involved in the community, and navigating this pandemic the past 2 years. I want to give you all a huge round of applause to getting to where you are. It's a remarkable achievement. And just reading all of the degrees that you got, whether it was your GED, your NEPD, your English as a second language honoree, your certifications, your citizenship certificate, what all of you share in common is a love of learning and a commitment to investing in yourself and your future in our community. And on behalf of the city, I can't tell you how proud we are of all of you. And I want to congratulate you on all of your success and know that we are rooting for you. We are here for you in your future. Can't wait to see all the wonderful things that you do. And to everyone who makes adult education possible, I want to thank you, all of the teachers, our superintendent, Angela, the entire team, our Board of Education, and all of the families here for supporting these incredible graduates. You played a role in this process too, so I want to give you all a round of applause as well. And I just want to close with a quote that I've always found inspiring about learning. Commit yourself to lifelong learning. The most valuable asset you'll ever have is your mind and what you put into it. Congratulations to all of you. We wish you all the best in your future.
I just want to start by saying congratulations. So I want to tell you that since they announced the date for graduation, I have been frustrated because there are many things going on in the city tonight. And so I kept saying to my team, I have to go to the adult ed graduation because you all are very special. Since I came to Stanford 9 years ago, I've attended this graduation, and every year I sit and I watch your stories, and I'm amazed because you do what none of us could have done. For most of us, it was a path. If you looked at my path, you knew what I was going to do. I graduated from high school, I went to college, I got a graduate degree, and it just seemed to come naturally. You all persevered. You all did not stop. The story that you told that said, I felt bad about myself. I knew I needed to do something different. You inspired me every single day. So I said to my team, I don't care what I have to do. I don't care what program I have to leave. I'm going to be at the adult ed graduation because every year you all make me want to do better. You all make me want to make a difference. So you inspire me. And I am so proud of the work you do every day. And your entire team and all of the teachers who work very hard all day in other jobs and come in the evening to work with you all. You all are amazing, and I can't wait to see what comes next. And what I am so proud about is the fact that you are all leaving here with certifications this year. That means you're already on your road, right? You know your next step. So whatever we can do, and I mean this when I stand here and say this every year, if I can do anything to help you, I will be here because you all make me so proud. Thank you all so much.
Thank you very much, Dr. Lucero and Caroline Simmons. Thank you so very much for your words. Well, the hour that we have all been waiting for. Yes. At this time, will I please have Ms. Tanika Bell and Ms. Mindy Middy please come forth at this time.
Good evening, everyone. May I have the following ESL honorees come up to the stage? Giovanni Andre. Sophia O'Point. Carla Giron. Elian Lopez. Catalina Reyes. Next, I would like to call up our certification recipients. Heidi Alman. side of you. David. Walter Hernandez Aviles. Jonathan Latour. Precious Mullen. Lady Oliveira. Maria Hugo. Next, I'd like to call to the stage Ms. Jeanette Schroeder.
Good evening. I will be reading the names of our NEDP, GED, HSCDP diploma recipients. Brittany Bates. Graduates, you guys can rise. Arlene Bernadette. Josiah Gonzalez. Mary Goodwin. Jose Martinez. Tiffany Martinez. Juana Duran. He is one of our GED recipients. Alexander Vijataro. And now for our high school credit diploma program diploma recipients, Micheline Gabrielle. Shafika Martin. Daniel Park. Marianne Pellegrino. Steven Salazar.
Let's go!
Kiana Strickland. Hector Trejos. And lastly, Mauricio Velez. Congratulations to the class of 2022.
You do not know the feelings that I have at this time. It has been my privilege and my honor to be able to serve each and every one of you. We have gone through hallways, we've gone through this, but I'm so proud of all of you. You are armed now with a high school diploma and a certification in an area that is here. We're so proud of you all. So proud. So congratulations to all our honorees and our graduates. At this time, will all graduates please rise? Before we do this, I have one other little thing I need to do. We're so fortunate in our program that we serve so many areas. We also serve those individuals that have passed the citizenship and examination under our tutelage. And we're so happy to announce that we do have 4 individuals that are now a part of the United States citizen. And we would like to honor at this time our one who is here with us. Where is she? Come on now, Aliana. Congratulations for passing her citizenship, and she is now a United States citizen. Very proud of her. Now the time that we're all been waiting for at this time. By the power invested in me on behalf of the Stanford Board of Education, I request that you move your tassels from left to right, declaring you high school graduates. Let's give them a round of applause, everyone! Yes! Please stand and give them a round of applause. The class of 2022 I present to you at this time.